Now, if you live in South Africa, you will know that right now in the streets of South Africa, Chinese EV cars are dominating the car market in our country. This is something that is very much interesting because, look, the Chinese car market is bringing not only cars that are cheap, but it is also bringing cars that are with high tech, which is something that is very, very good, something that is interesting, and it is making South Africans to fall in love with these cars. Because like I said, the biggest thing, of course, is the price. The price is cheap, but still with that cheap price, you get more technology, which is absolutely great. But something that you must know, obviously, is that most cars, if not all, let me just say most cars that you are seeing on the streets of South Africa are not premium cars. These are mainstream cars. 90% of the cars that you see on the streets in China right now, these are mainstream cars. They are not premium cars, meaning that you cannot compare them with your Mercedes, BMW and Audi. I think we need to get that one straight. Yes, there are some car brands or car makers even in China that are giving serious hit onto German luxury brands, Mercedes, BMW and Audi, but in South Africa it is not most models, and I stand to be corrected, over 90% of the models of the Chinese cars that you see in South Africa today, most of them are not premium brands, unfortunately. I mean, the last time we spoke about this, I showed you a triangle that shows you how these Chinese cars are ranked in China. I mean, this was the triangle. You will notice that, look, luxury in China, it's Yangwang and Maxetro. High tech cars in China, Xiaomi, Neo, Aito, Lioro. Premium cars, those are the premium cars, Stellato, Denza. Then you've got semi-premium. Now take cognizance of the fact that BYD, Lincoln Co, Omoda, Geely, these are super mainstream cars. They are not premium brands cars, meaning that you cannot compare these cars with your Mercedes, because Mercedes, BMW and Audi are premium cars, right? I mean, even your Jaocoo is there. Now, mainstream cars. Remember, mainstream cars just means these are mass market cars. These cars were designed for affordability. They were not designed for premium segment. They were designed for affordability. So you've got your Jaocoo, Chery, Gek, Haval, Geely. This is some of the mainstream cars. So you cannot really compare mainstream and super mainstream with high tech or with premium brands and luxury brands in China. You cannot, and we need to approach this with that mindset, because on today's video I want to talk to you about a car that is coming. Apparently it is a premium brand that Chery is launching, and it's called Leopard. I'm sure you have seen the sneak peeks of this car trending in the streets of social media, and Chery said this is a premium car. And I want us to have a look at where this car fits in on that triangle, because look, in as much as they are saying it's a premium car, or it is said that it's a premium car, what makes a premium car to be premium, it is because of the technology, the quality, and of course the price. It plays a huge role. If you are saying your car is premium or the brand is premium, then you need to, when you talk about that car, you need to talk about Mercedes and BMW once. But if you are saying that car is premium and you are comparing it to another mass market brand, then it's not. But anyways, like I said, I want to talk to you about the new car brand that apparently it's launching in South Africa next month. This car brand, it's called Leopard, like I said, and it will be adding more Chinese brands onto South Africa's roads. And this one, like I said, they say it's top tier of Chery, right? It's something that is very, very interesting. I mean, as seen on the screen, this is the car, and yeah, it does look good. And yeah, price wise, I will still cover that with you guys. But obviously, before I dig deep into that, please do like this video, subscribe, hit or click that notification bell. YouTube tells me that some of you guys are just watching the videos and are not subscribing, and it does take me some time to create this kind of content. And yeah, I will appreciate if you can just like, subscribe, and hit or click that notification bell. Right, let's go back into this new car that is new Chinese car brand that is dropping into SA. Now this car brand Leopard, which is dropping in South Africa, it is scheduled to be launched in March, and these are the pictures. Now something very interesting is that Leopard Leopard is establishing its after-sales network ahead of its launch this quarter, and it's a parent company of Chery. So there's Leopard, then Chery. How these cars will be, like how these brands will be positioned. There will be Chery up there, then there will be Leopard at the bottom, which is something that is very, very interesting, and you must know. But what we are reading is that they are already preparing the after sales support. This is where you will take your car for service, parts department, and whatnot. They are already preparing that thing, which is very, very interesting, because it looks like they know that this car will do very, very well. I mean, this car is quite a beauty, but price wise, I think it's important that you also know this, because that triangle that I showed you in the beginning, at the beginning of the video, it will show you where this car falls under, right? I mean, it is expected to start between 400 and 600,000. So this car will be priced between 400 and 600,000 rands RMB, and the brand will debut like the L8 premium SUV, similar size to Chery Tiggo 8 Pro. So they are going to start with a large SUV and the small SUV called L4, which is a compact SUV. This one, I think it might look like the Tiggo 4, right? Yeah, it's very interesting to see. It will be very interesting to see how this car performs. But when you come back now to this, because something very interesting, that is an interesting rate. They say the target market for this car, it's between mainstream and traditional European luxury brands. So it's not a luxury brand or a premium brand, but it's somewhere between. When you check that triangle, it might be either on super mainstream or semi-premium. This is where you will find this car, because already Chery is on the mainstream. So this one is above Chery, or which therefore will put it at the super mainstream or semi-premium, which means that quality technology will be better than Chery. It's so interesting to see that these cars are coming in SA, and it's very much interesting. I mean, I am a fan of Chinese cars. A statement that I will never say is I will never own one. For now, I don't own one, but there are obviously cars in China right now that I would love to own. If they were in South Africa, I would love to own. I mean, on my other YouTube channel, I'm talking about this one Chinese company which is listed in the stock market called NIO. Now that one, it is giving Mercedes, BMW, and Audi a struggle, a serious struggle in China, and this is because of their high-end tech. This is because of the quality. This is because of the before the sales and after the sale services that they give to those that buy their cars. They are giving Audi some serious hassle, and to me, that car, obviously if it was in South Africa, probably I would be owning one already. It's not yet here, but with time it will come. But anyways, I'm not talking about that car. I'm talking about this Leopard, which is coming. And yeah, I just look forward. I think it will be very much interesting to see But one thing that you must always have at the back of your mind is that China is taking over Mzansi. China is taking over the car industry or the car market. I mean, last year we read that Geely is going to open its store. In fact, it is acquiring a certain dealership store, a certain factory that will make them being able to produce cars here in South Africa. And it's something that is very interesting, something that shows you that indeed there is a potential. China sees South Africa as one of the destinations where they are doing well, and they're going to continue investing into our country. But who knows where the car market in South Africa will be in the next 2 to 3 years. Let's wait, let's see what transpires. But me, like I said, I don't own one yet, but I'll definitely drive a Chinese car, man. Yeah, let me leave this video here. I'll see you on the next one. That is all from me. God bless you all.